Elon Musk is synonymous with the future. His name instantly conjures images of innovation, disruption, and relentless ambition. Musk is not just a CEO, he's a symbol of how technology can reshape the world, and how one person's vision can spark global change. His companies, Tesla and SpaceX, are bold bets on what humanity can achieve. Tesla didn't just build electric cars, it revolutionized the entire auto industry, forcing even the biggest automakers to rethink their future. With every new model, Tesla pushes the boundaries of what's possible, making sustainable transport not just a dream, but a reality. Meanwhile, SpaceX is rewriting the rules of space exploration. Its reusable rockets and ambitious missions aim to make us a multi-planetary species, opening the door to a future where humans might one day live on Mars. The company's achievements have inspired a new generation of engineers and dreamers. But Musk's influence extends far beyond cars and rockets. He's a driving force in debates about artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and the very direction of society. His tweets can move markets, and his ideas often spark controversy and conversation around the globe. In the world of politics, few figures have been as polarizing or as powerful as Donald Trump. His presidency didn't just change the White House, it redefined the entire political landscape, moving markets and shifting global alliances with a single statement or tweet. Trump's influence reaches deep into the economy, culture, and international relations. For a time, Musk and Trump shared a cautious alliance. Musk even sat on Trump's advisory councils, lending his expertise to national policy and made donations to Trump's campaign. Their relationship was a meeting of ambition and power, each hoping to shape America's future in their own way. But their visions for America's future, especially on energy, climate change, and regulation, soon clashed. Musk's push for clean energy and innovation ran headlong into Trump's support for traditional industries and deregulation. The fallout was dramatic. What began as a supportive relationship quickly unraveled, turning into a costly and very public feud that played out in headlines and on social media. This is the story of what happens when political power collides with high-tech ambition, where egos, ideas, and billions of dollars are all on the line. In this high-stakes arena, fortunes can be made or lost in a single day. In today's hyper-connected world, even the mightiest empires, whether built on technology or politics, can be shaken or even toppled by a single tweet, a sudden policy shift, or a clash of titans. July 1st, 2025, a day that started like any other, but ended with Tesla's stock in freefall. By the closing bell, shares had dropped 6 to 7%, erasing $12 billion from Elon Musk's net worth in hours. This wasn't due to a product failure or missed target. It was triggered by a political threat. The market reacted not to business fundamentals, but to a war of words between Musk and President Trump. The event exposed how vulnerable even the most innovative companies are to political crossfire. For Musk, it was a harsh lesson. A CEO's public battles can cost shareholders dearly. The spectacle became a case study in the risks of political entanglement for major corporations. In the high-stakes game of tech and politics, the losses can be as astronomical as the gains. The feud began with a legislative spark, a Trump administration bill slashing federal subsidies for electric vehicles. These incentives had fueled Tesla's rise, making EVs affordable and spurring industry growth. Musk saw the cuts as an existential threat and broke publicly with Trump, arguing the move would cripple innovation and American competitiveness. His sharp criticism marked a turning point, ending any hope of quiet cooperation. Musk's gamble used his influence to sway public opinion and policy. But challenging a president known for hitting back was risky. The spending bill became a battleground, with Musk's outspokenness the opening salvo. He bet his reputation and company on a public fight for green energy. The response from the White House would be swift and costly. The stage was set for a dramatic escalation. President Trump wasted no time firing back. On Truth Social, he branded Musk a welfare king, dependent on government handouts. The post quickly went viral, igniting a firestorm of debate across social media platforms. Trump's words weren't just a personal jab. They were a calculated move, designed to undermine Musk's reputation as a self-made innovator and billionaire entrepreneur. He claimed Musk's success was built on subsidies, not innovation, and even suggested Musk go back to South Africa. The comment, loaded with both political and personal undertones, drew sharp reactions from Musk's supporters and critics alike. It was clear that Trump was escalating the feud, making it about more than just business. He was questioning Musk's very identity and legitimacy in the American business landscape. Trump's attack wasn't just personal. It threatened both Tesla and SpaceX, hinting at a review of lucrative federal contracts. These contracts, worth billions, are the lifeblood of Musk's companies, fueling innovation and expansion. The implication was clear. If Musk continued to challenge Trump, the government could pull the plug on these vital deals. The message: Musk's empire could be dismantled with the stroke of a pen. In Washington, power often comes down to paperwork, and Trump was reminding everyone just how quickly fortunes can change in the world of politics and business. Musk, recognizing the danger, tried to de-escalate, posting, "Escalating this is tempting, but I will restrain myself." His response was measured, almost cautious, a rare moment of restraint from someone known for his bold online persona. Musk's followers watched closely, wondering if he would stick to his word or fire back with his own brand of digital warfare. But the damage was done. Trump's threats reverberated through the markets. Investors, always wary of political risk, began to panic. The uncertainty sent shockwaves through Wall Street as analysts scrambled to assess the potential fallout for Musk's companies. Investors saw the risk: a president willing to target a company on multiple fronts. The idea that political power could be wielded so directly against a business titan was unsettling, and it forced many to reconsider their positions. The feud had moved from rhetoric to real financial consequences. Stock prices tumbled, and the value of Musk's empire began to erode in real time. Musk's attempt to pull back came too late. The headlines had already been written, and the narrative was out of his control. The stock market had already reacted. Billions of dollars in value were wiped out in a matter of hours, leaving investors and employees alike reeling from the fallout. The war of words had become a war on wealth, with real-world consequences that extended far beyond social media. In this new era, a single tweet could shake the foundations of entire industries. Tesla's rise is inseparable from government support. Federal tax credits, state rebates, and a crucial $465 million loan in 2010. These incentives made EVs affordable and gave Tesla the runway to scale. Regulatory credits sold to other automakers became a billion-dollar revenue stream. Musk often touts Tesla's independence, but the company's foundation is built on public policy. That's why Trump's threats hit so hard. They targeted the very structure supporting Tesla's growth. Investors understood a hostile administration could unravel the regulatory safety net. The market's reaction showed just how fragile that foundation could be. The market's verdict was swift. Tesla's stock tumbled, deepening a months-long slide. Since Trump's second inauguration, Tesla shares had dropped 31%, even as the S&P 500 rose 4%. The problem wasn't the market, it was Tesla and Musk's political battles. For Musk, the $12 billion loss was just one blow. His net worth, though still massive, was now a roller coaster tied to public perception. Tesla's business was also faltering, with declining vehicle deliveries and slowing growth. Investors faced a company battling both political headwinds and operational challenges. The stock's fall reflected a crisis of confidence in both Tesla's future and its CEO's leadership. The volatility was a warning. Even the richest can't escape the consequences of controversy. The stakes had never been higher. For Elon Musk, wild swings in fortune are nothing new. His wealth, tied to volatile tech stocks, has always been at risk. Over the years, Musk has become almost synonymous with high-stakes gambles and dramatic financial turns. His journey through the unpredictable world of technology and business has been marked by both spectacular gains and jaw-dropping losses, making him a symbol of the volatility that defines the modern tech era. Earlier in 2025, he lost $34 billion in a single day, setting records for personal wealth loss. This wasn't the first time Musk's net worth had plummeted overnight, but the scale of this loss sent shockwaves through the financial world. Investors and analysts alike were left reeling, questioning how one individual's fortunes could swing so dramatically in such a short span. These losses highlight a key vulnerability. Musk's empire is deeply entangled with his personal brand. The fate of his companies, especially Tesla, is often seen as inseparable from his own public persona. When Musk faces setbacks, the ripple effects are felt across his entire business network. impacting employees, shareholders, and even the broader tech industry. For years, his charisma and vision fueled Tesla's meteoric rise, but now his increasingly public political battles are becoming a liability. What once drew admiration and investor confidence is now a source of uncertainty, as Musk's actions off the factory floor begin to overshadow his achievements in innovation. Investors once bought into Musk's dream, believing in his ability to revolutionize industries. Now, many fear his distractions and unpredictable moves. The confidence that once propelled Tesla's stock to new heights is wavering, replaced by anxiety about what Musk might do or say next. His launch of the America Party and his very public feuds with political figures and the media have only heightened concerns. These new ventures into the political arena have made it harder for investors to separate Musk the entrepreneur from Musk the provocateur, blurring the lines between business and politics. Each massive loss is a stark reminder. The line between visionary innovator and political lightning rod is razor thin. Musk's ability to inspire and disrupt is now matched by his capacity to polarize and unsettle, both in the boardroom and in the public eye. The more Musk courts controversy, the more his companies and investors pay the price. Every headline, every tweet, and every political move has the potential to send shockwaves through the markets, making stability a rare commodity for those who follow his lead. The conflict between Musk the visionary and Musk the political figure is reaching a breaking point. As the stakes grow higher, the world watches to see whether Musk can balance his ambitions, or if his next move will tip the scales for good. Wall Street's response was blunt. Analysts warned that Musk's political entanglements were overshadowing Tesla's strengths. Dan Ives of Wedbush called it drama overshadowing Tesla, echoing investor frustration. William Blair downgraded Tesla's stock, citing regulatory risks and leadership distractions. The message: investors want innovation, not political crusades. The Musk premium that once boosted Tesla was turning into a Musk discount. Analysts pleaded for a return to basics, focus on cars, not controversy. The question: would Musk listen before more value was lost? July 2025's $12 billion loss was more than a headline. It was a warning. The Musk-Trump feud transformed Tesla's story from innovation to political risk. Musk's public image suffered, with unfavorable ratings climbing to 55%. Tesla's brand, once a symbol of progress, now risked being politicized and polarizing. Investors faced new uncertainties, regulatory threats, leadership distractions, and slowing growth. The stability they craved was replaced by constant drama. The lesson: no amount of wealth or tech can shield a company from political fallout. Musk must choose, industrialist or political warrior. His decision will shape not just his fortune, but the future of Tesla itself. The final cost of this feud is still being written.